Also,
with
you
your
get
sweat.
yeah, well, sweat or just like a puddle or something. You can definitely like bend enough stuff.
Yeah.
And it would be useful enough where, like, if you're out in the wild and you're thirsty, that's like pretty useful.
Yeah.
Also, firebending is also useful, but you can't really surf with that stuff.
Yeah, firebender. Well, Azula can fly.
Yeah, but then it just destroys everything.
Yeah, but you never need a. You can never have to worry about not having a lighter.
Yeah.
That's true.
If you're a firebender, just
You can start a bonfire instantly, man.
yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Nick?
I'd probably say fire because you got fire. Obviously, is pretty useful. If you're out camping, cook some
your
food
meats.
up. Yeah, and you also got lightning too. If you unlock that ability, is it lightning or is it just like white fire?
Yeah, it's lightning.
It's lightning. Okay, so you got lightning too, which is pretty dope. Other one sleeper pick, I feel like, but earthbending is pretty powerful.
Earth would be crazy too,
and like also super useful. I feel like it cancels out all the other elements.
I think
a little bit because you can like make
you
yourself.
can metal bend.
You can make yourself fly with earthbending. Like just shoot yourself up into the air with a rock, and then when you're coming down, like bring it up to catch you.
Yeah.
So you don't like destroy your knees.
And also, if we're talking about unlimited supply, you're never running out of earth to bend.
Nah. Like imagine just like skiing and you just like send yourself.
Rock skiing, that'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, but think about this though. In like everyday life, you're gonna have to like, let's say like you want to go to like Chipotle or Qdoba or something, and you want to earthbend there. Like you could easily like airbend yourself there, or like maybe water surf your way there with a little like water surfboard you have.
Maybe.
But if you use earthbending, you're gonna be creating like millions of dollars of just like damage to get there. You gotta like tear up the road. So it's not very practical.
Worth it.
It's practical in like a survival situation, I guess. But if you're being lazy,
Well, survival.
So we're living in today's world with.
All right, we talk about what's most fun. Okay, so the most fun would probably be water. I'm guessing.
I think air.
I might take back my answer and say air. I was about to say.
Okay.
Like air, you can fly.
Yeah, literally.
And also, you probably
run,
could surf.
You can run wicked fast.
Okay.
You can jump and like
you
I mean,
also get a ball of air and roll around on it like Aang does.
Aang's the Avatar, but like he's only a 12-year-old airbender when he's like out there riding the Unagi.
Right, so air, most fun.
What's the Unagi?
How about this?
The giant, or he rides the giant koi fish.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right, how about this though? You're like lost in the Maine, the Maine wilderness, like the state of Maine or New Hampshire or whatever. So pretty like standard like place to be lost. It's big
in the woods.
What's the best thing to have?
Give me
fire.
Give me earth.
Really? What? How would that help you though?
Actually, give me water.
Yeah, water or fire.
Earth could give you shelter.
Yeah, earth you build shelter, but give me water.
Water's more important than shelter. Cooking stuff's more important.
I would say also water and fire too, though.
Yeah. What would your one thing that you take with you to like a survival situation?
What do you mean by that?
Water bending or fire bending?
It depends, dude. Because like around here, I feel like there's a lot of natural rivers that flow. So I would say fire, because it's probably harder to make a fire, especially in like damp situations.
I probably agree with that. Fire best for survival.
Yeah. But it depends on the time of year.
True. Oh no, I was saying, if we think back to like the caveman era, that's like what separated us from like not.
That's true. So fire.
But no one's ever had the ability to pull water out of plants for drinking water.
So water's easier to find. Fire is hard to create. So fire is definitely more useful, I think. In a survival situation. I think you're going to say, going back to the movie though, thank God we're not in the movie version, because in the movie version, they can't even create fire. They just got to move. They like already made fire. So it's like the whole point of it's stupid.
It's so pointless.
And they were saying,
unless your Uncle Eero.
Yeah, the solstice, the summer solstice or something.
Uncle Steaky Eero. Makes
them be able to create fire with their own chi.
Yeah.
But in the show, it's like, we're more powerful.
Right, they could always do that.
But yeah, it's like so dumb. If you can't just make fire out of like the energy in the air to start, I don't even want fire bending.
Exactly.
When would I ever use that?
I think so honestly, we're talking about
how often are we around fire?
Yeah, and what am I using? I could probably play with it at a bonfire or something.
Maybe if the microwaves go and you can do something there.
Maybe is there even fire? You could do like party tricks.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be like burn a house down. Why would you want to do that?
What?
In the show's world, you'd like the only two useful ones in
gonna burn your drapes.
Are air and earth. Because water too, you need water around you. So it's like I feel like both water and fire in the show like version are kind of like party trick-esque.
Yeah,
but you're not gonna run out of
Earth
air
in the show is so stupid though, because they have Earth all around them, and they never, like you were saying, like they barely. Besides, like the guy who makes the wall and the fire shot at him, he barely they barely like just play with the actual Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Earth is like they have like individual rocks they play with.
They were saving that money for book 2.
Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do for that. Do you think if this show became like super successful, this movie do you think the budget in the final one would be like 500 million, and it would have been like just like sick?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I wonder it was not destined for that.
I wonder if because it did so well sales wise, if it saved a lot of these actors in the movie and M. Night Shyamalan's career.
For sure.
Because I feel like with it being as bad as it is, if it didn't make that money, to kind of give it some sort of like backing of like, okay, it wasn't that bad because it made the money. Mm-hmm. Like, who is going to be like, yeah, I want M. Night Shyamalan to direct my movie?
Yeah, who's going to be like, here's all this money to make another one?
Exactly.
Do you think M. Night Shyamalan made the movie? Do you think he knew it was bad, or do you think he was like do you think it was like, all right, I'm gonna make a quick money grab, like whatever?
I honestly wonder that,
because
I feel like he thought it was great.
Yeah.
I honestly like. I feel like because a lot of this movie probably was like post production, with like the CGI and like working stuff in. So I feel like once they were like filming it or done filming it, they're all probably like, all right, well, it kind of seems silly, but like wait till the effects get in. This is gonna be so sick.
Yeah.
And it just did not
like,
play out.
Were you watching the acting?
Yeah.
I love the writing in this movie is just hilarious. Like Sokka and Aang are having this conversation about like saving the Earth Kingdom or whatever, and Sokka goes, he explains, and then he goes, should we try it? And Aang goes, yes, we should.
Yep.
Like, no, we're just gonna not try it.
Or at the beginning when Katara and Aang are talking, and he's like, what's happening? She's like, nothing. Don't worry. Stay in here. Okay.
Yeah.
He just, like, sits with his hood on like an idiot.
Or in the beginning when Katara's narrating, she's like, me and my brother provide for our village by getting food. We were going out hunting for food one day. And it was like,
it's like literally like you were reading a book.
Like, what were you hunting?
Yeah, that's what I was saying in terms of how they don't show. They just use narration to progress the plot more than they actually should.
It's lazy. Super lazy.
Also, I'm pretty sure Sokka and Aang at the beginning, Aang was always fine with them, but Sokka, I'm pretty sure, didn't really like Aang at the start, too. And there wasn't any of that dynamic either.
Sokka genuinely had no...
They changed his boomerang, too. He had like a metal boomerang in the show.
He didn't throw it once either, I don't think.
He threw it in the movie.
Oh, he did.
Did it ever come back, though?
Yeah.
To him?
Yeah, there's like one time.
Oh, okay. They made him seem like a way better fighter than he actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed where's Goofy Sokka?
Exactly. I feel like they try to make the movie way too serious. Honestly, I haven't seen it, so this could be not a fair take, but I feel like this movie is kind of like the live action Mulan, where they didn't have...
I haven't seen it either.
They didn't have the dragon character in it.
No, Mushu?
Mushu, Eddie Murphy's character, so... And I feel like a lot of people didn't like it. What?
You need Mushu.
Oh, yeah, facts. It's crucial.
Yeah. And I just think overall, this movie, they just... Like, obviously, the CGI was like hit. Some parts of the CGI were good, some parts were not good. It was up and down with that.
Yeah.
End of the day, they lack characterization. They rushed the plot. They just didn't provide enough lore in the actual movie.
There wasn't enough, like you said, there wasn't enough to get you invested in it.
Yeah. And
they provide some incorrect lore. Right after they show the water bending scroll to them, then some guy's like, oh, this was your past life as an earthbender, Avatar Kyoshi. She loved to play games. When like in the show she was like the most serious Avatar.
She was, yeah.
She was a
also,
hard
I feel like
ass.
that's like a stupid point to like be like she loved to play
She
games.
loved
He's
to
like,
play
I did
games.
too, or I do too.
I'm 12 years old. Me too.
No shit. Like, what else? Like, who doesn't like playing games?
Yeah, honestly.
I think it was like, oh yeah, like, oh my god, you're so similar to her. You
Yeah,
like
they're
playing
trying to
games
draw
too?
these connections that just were...
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you like eating food as well? You must be the Avatar.
I feel like they were trying to push the plot together or force the plot to happen and kind of made it happen because they wanted it to happen. And also were banking on their audience being like, well, this happened in the cartoon, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, I
know?
think the director, M. Night Shyamalan, just did not respect maybe the kids that were fans of the show. They're probably, oh yeah, the thing is so cool with all the fire and all the rocks, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's definitely probably trying to make it for a larger audience, maybe draw some adults in. But at the same time, I feel like no.
I don't think so.
There's more quality.
No. I don't think he made it. I think he just. I don't think any adult would have liked this. I think
that's what I'm saying. I don't know why he would have changed it so drastically, though.
It must have been
not to draw in like a bigger crowd.
That's weird. I have no idea. It's probably either we talked about this, but it's either like the writers from the original show didn't want to be exact, or he thought it was like his own twist or something. Maybe he was just being edgy.
He's like, here's the twist. I ruined the show.
Yeah.
He's like, this is gonna be the greatest twist ever. They're not gonna see it coming.
Ready? Ong. Oh my god, genius.
Genius, how do you come up with
that? He wins
that?
like an Oscar, like, you know, how would you know when to switch from Eng to Ong? And he's like,
It just came to me in a dream one night.
Yeah, I came in a just follow my heart, man, and, you know, dreams come true. So I don't want to beat this movie to a dead horse.
Beat this movie to a dead horse.
I don't want to beat a dead horse.
Beat off a dead horse here.
Yeah, we shouldn't be doing that. We're at like 43. But like,
yeah, we don't need too many minutes on this movie.
We can definitely start the wrap up process here.
Yeah, you know, I already kind of said what I thought about the movie.
I usually say, even if I don't like the movies, give it a shot, watch it. Maybe if you're like bored or whatever, just put something on. I genuinely, the whole viewing of this, we watched it all the way through just so we could put out this episode. But I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, please, can we just turn this off?
Yeah.
I would genuinely say, do not even bother giving it a watch.
It's not even funny. It's like, I thought it'd be so bad that it was funny. Like, it's not.
There's no redeeming qualities. And the good actors in the movie don't act good. Don't act well.
Yeah, the good characters, you mean, yeah. Oh, the good actors.
The good actors. Like, that actor.
Oh, yeah, like the guy from Life of Pi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and, just, this is a good example of just throwing a bunch of money with, like, poor writing. There's like $150 million budget, but poor writing, so money doesn't make it good.
Right.
Also shows that some things should just be kept as the way they are.
Right, totally.
Yeah. Avatar's meant to be a cartoon show.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to many more Avatar shows.
Is there more on the way?
They're making an Avatar Studios at Nickelodeon, run by the original creators.
No way.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's gonna be pretty sick.
Even then, though,
no, it's gonna be sick.
I didn't really get into Legend of Korra, but might need to check that out now if that's the case.
Avatar Korra is good.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever beat the original.
Not as good as The Last Airbender.
Fair.
Nothing will ever beat The Last Airbender.
It's an OG.
We did not talk about the next movie we were gonna watch at all.
Let's do that now.
What movie are we watching?
Fill the time.
Do we even have upcoming suggestions?
I wrote down some suggestions.
Yeah.
My mic stands completely fell off.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were like tampering with it. It's definitely gonna come up in the audio a bit when you're like screwing around with the bottom of it.
Yeah. So if you guys hear like a little clanking noise, it's me trying to fix my mic stand. Didn't work.
We do have to do all 6 of your mother's suggestions in a row.
In a row.
Yeah. What are the suggestions you have on your?
I'd be down to do a Brother Where Art Thou.
I'd be down for a Brother Where Art Thou too. We also have A Perfect Storm. I think was one of them on the list.
What's A Perfect Storm?
It's about. I think it's about mass.
Yeah, it's about a giant storm in Gloucester on a fishing boat.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of his name? Ashton Kutcher's in it.
Wait, was it called like The Great Storm?
The Perfect Storm.
Or no, that's The Guardian that Ashton Kutcher's in.
What's that movie with Casey Affleck? It's about mass.
Manchester by the Sea.
Yeah, is that what it's called too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great movie. That was phenomenal.
The really sad one.
Yeah.
So,
an awesome movie.
So there's The Perfect Storm. What's the other one? Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah.
You ever see that movie with Casey Affleck?
Oh, you see all the 2000 films?
Where it's like Jesse James and the coward that murdered him or something?
No, I don't think so.
It's a very interesting movie. I watched it when I was younger.
Should we do the old coin flip?
Yeah.
Since my mic's like off, do you want to grab that coin?
I got a coin right here.
All right, so heads, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Tails, Perfect Storm.
All right, this is heads here.
Well, it's not a coin.
It's a cap.
Yeah, but that's not going to be unbiased.
Okay.
The assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Is it a good watch?
It's a pretty good movie. It's got Brad Pitt and Casey Affleck. And Sam
Where'd
Rockwell.
it go? Did I lose it? It's on your foot.
It's
I
heads.
forgot Sam
It's
Rockwell.
heads. So, little brother, where art thou?